2K Sports and the Pga Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the final round of the Falcon Open. Hello everyone, thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. We're thrilled to kick off this week's coverage on 2K Sports. Can't wait to see how this event plays out. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
Crucial to save this par.
Well, this will be a bonus, right on 17 feet from here. Was that a bit of a miss strike? Okay, so that's an opening hole double bogey. Disappointing, to say the least.
Luke, if you're going to make a double bogey, better to make it early than late.
And now, standing on the second, it's a par 3.
That double bogey on the last hole, well, it's going to leave a mark. There's no doubt about it.
This would be a great up and down. A par putt awaits. And this one will be for bogey. And he'll drop down the leaderboard after that effort. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Four victories so far this season. That's some good golf right there.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, almost went in. And he needs this to save par. Currently at +3 for the event.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Teeing off here at the 4th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by 4 strokes. Let's go to hole number 5. And it's a par 4. Quality shot, that one. This is his second shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And that should secure the par on this one. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now onto the par 3, 6th hole. Going with the 5-wood. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
He's got this for his par.
Yeah, not much to sweat there. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We've arrived at a par 5. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Well, that should find the bunker. This is not the best spot to be, just off the fairway and in the bunker. This sand shot awaits. All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
Sitting at +5 overall. On the tee now with the par 4 8th. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Ooh. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Now 5 strokes behind. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
John, give us a small update.
Hello, Luke. I'm down here with Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 5th.
Okay, time to return to the action. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Well, Rich, I never went to university, but Tiger Woods has basically been my thesis. The young man's 18 days older than I am, and it has been an absolute privilege to witness his greatness. What are some things that stand out for you in the legendary Tiger Woods?
I just think it's, I mean, you just look at the history of what he's done, where he's won, the number of times, the, you know, doing the impossible and doing it right in front of your eyes. Like a magician kind of going, well, wait, how did that happen? No, that can't be. And yet, time and time again, I'll never forget, I think it was the second time I'd ever played with him. It was actually funny enough, I was playing with him because I beat him at the PGA Championship in '02. But we go to the Grand Slam of golf, and it's the second round, and he's beating Justin Leonard, Davis Love, and myself by like 100 shots after, you know, 24 holes or something like that. I mean, he was just running us over. And we get to this par 5, and it's right back in the teeth, and I just absolutely busted drive out there. He hits one about 30 by me. I have to lay up, obviously, and the pin is kind of back right, water all the way in the front and to the right of this green. And he pulls out driver, hits it off the deck to about 6 feet, and I just kind of sit there and look at my caddy, and I go, how come you didn't tell me to hit that shot? And he just starts laughing because, like, we don't have that shot there, Rich. And it's just like I couldn't believe what I saw. I mean, normally you think he's going to hit out to the left or lay it up or this and that. He just takes driver and just whips this sucker right into the heart of the green about 6-10 feet away, whatever it was. And I'm just like going, I mean, it was really hard getting the grass out of my teeth because my jaw was just scraping along for so far walking down that fairway. I mean, that's one small fragment of the many stories people can tell you about what it was like to witness him playing in person when he was at his best.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. John, have you got a read on this one?
Not a lot of movement here. A little bit to the left, if any.
This is an unfortunate situation here, trying to get that ball back onto the surface. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
I've pasted out. It's 235.
Good look at birdie here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
To my eye, it's looking like 38 feet.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently at 7 over par. Hole number 13, a par 3. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's begin the 14th. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
Straight at it.
An opportunity for a birdie here. And stepping up the standings after that effort. Here we are at the par 5 15th. Handy effort, that one. His second shot here. 5 shots off the lead. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. 5 strokes behind our leader. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Sitting at 5 over for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 16th. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Now 4 back after that hole. Welcome to the par 5 17th hole. And Henny, how is his lie looking?
I really like the look of this. It couldn't be lying any more perfect.
He's not hit this one well, and that one's into the drink. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. Putting now for a bogey. Ooh. Four feet to the cup. Just a short putt remaining here. And now at +7 for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Well, here we are. The 18th hole. Yep, sure, it was a bad hole. But as all good caddies would say to you, let it go. Focus on this shot and this shot only. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Time for a little bit of focus here. This is a lengthy putt. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
I think this one is going to be breaking hard to the left.
Oh, that one rushed straight past the hole. This putt for a final score of 79. No, he won't be happy with that. That's come up short. Yeah, he never quite hit that hard enough. And he'll finish his day with a tap-in putt. And as this event comes to an end, I'm pretty sure this player will be ruining some poor mistakes.
Not stellar by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, it was quite pitiful, to be fair.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Pga Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Final round coverage of the Renaissance Championship begins next. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Helvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. The course looks to be in pristine condition. The players are fired up, and we can't wait to see what drama unfolds this week on 2K Sports. A putt of 14 feet.
A good look at par here.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This one's breaking left to right.
Opening hole bogey. That's something I'm used to.
Well, it's because you're really bad.
I know. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Oh, such a cool tee shot here. Semi-blind up the hill, a little bit dog leg from right to left. But when you get up to the heart of the fairway, now you get to see the expanse of this green, and the bunker featuring around this green, around this hole is so cool. I love this design.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Seven feet to the cup. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. Let's check out the par 5 third.
Good news, they give you plenty of room to work with here on this grizzly of a par 5, isn't it? This is so long. I don't even think the largest hitters in the game are going to be able to reach it in 2. Just find yourself a really good number to lay up your second shot with. Third shot into a green that pitches from back to front and from the sides just a little bit. What a wonderful opportunity to make birdie.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. That looked good for a while. 7 feet left. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par.
So close to getting a share of the lead, but gone with that effort for birdie.
This is a 7-iron on the way. All right, the putter can come out now. Setting up here with a long putt. How did that not go in? Here's a look at the way things stand with Will Zalatoris out ahead of the pack.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Not a bad line, this one. Second shot here on the 5th. Opting for the 9-iron. That was special. And this putt is to move into the top 5. It's got a chance. And it drops for birdie. And as we update the standings, our featured player continues to impress just behind Will Zalatoris. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
From about 100 yards. Just one stroke back and right in it. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Outstanding approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Looks like a lovely little draw there. Going with the 7. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
He finds himself with a share of second place.
Teeing off here on the 7th.
If you like to draw the golf ball, you're going to love this hole. Just hit a nice little gentle draw right to left off this tee. Avoid those bunkers. And the second shot, most definitely hit your nice little draw, avoiding those deep bunkers front and left of the green.
That will definitely work. Rich, it's great to see Will Zalatoris in fine form. When he has his A game, he's really tough to beat.
And the changes that he's made to his game after back surgery, it wasn't easy. It took some time. It took some patience. And to get through all of it, well, hats off to him for sticking through the process and putting the time and hours needed to make those changes.
Well, he misses the green. That's a tough one to swallow.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
This putt to move into a share of first place. It's so frustrating to leave it short. And after that hole, he'll drop to 1 over for the event.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Trying to forget the bogey at the last and focus in on this one.
The club choice is a 6-iron. That's a really nice approach shot.
Here's Matty Fitzpatrick setting up his next shot.
There could be company at the top if this putt drops. The putt goes in. That's a birdie, and that's the way you bounce back. With that hole complete, there's currently a two-way tie at the top between our featured player and Will Zalatoris. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
Wide open tee shot here to that bunker out on the right-hand side. That's just for show. Second shot back up the hill just a little bit. I tell you what, second shot distance control is paramount.
This one looking pretty good off the tee. Not a bad shot right there. A chance here to get to 1 under for the event. I think we're lucky that one stopped where it did. 6 feet remain. Cannot walk away with par. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. This hole is a par 4. This is looking really nice off the tee. This one is right at it. Here's a putt to move into a tie for 3rd. The putt goes in for birdie, and what a great job to get that shot back from the previous hole. And now back to even par for the tournament.
Well, now things have gotten interesting, closing the gap.
Well, as you can see, we're in the Rocky Mountains here at Yoho River, but this par 3, Rich, might be his friend.
Yes, watch me pull this rabbit out of my hat, Bullwinkle style. Look at those bunkers. That looks like Bullwinkle to me. How could you not have fun on a par 3 where the bunkers look like Bullwinkle's horns? What a design.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Job done. Let's head to the next. He currently shares 4th position. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole. That'll work there. Standing over his second shot. He's 2 shots back. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Well, this one's going to go uphill and to the left.
That's disappointing. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for 7th here.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The 13th at Yoho River is the shortest hole on the property, Rich, but it might be one of the coolest.
Such a unique design. Some of the greatest par threes on the planet are less than 150 yards. This is one of them. Not much here, but the runoff area is short and long. It could be maddening. What a design. What a hole. Make 2 here. Happy days.
Whew.
Nicely done. Good chip shot.
And that puddle drop. Well done. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
Oh, that's a quality shot from out of the sand. That should set up an easy save. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5. And he's right in the thick of it. Needs to really make a move soon, though. Not bad. Sitting at 1 over. Well, that'll work there. This here for a share of 2nd on the leaderboard.
A good opportunity for a fast finish with just 4 holes to go.
So close. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Time for the tee shot at 15. That's a pretty good shot right there. And now this from about 150 yards away. Only 2 back of the lead. Let's check in with John. He's got more.
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 6th.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. This putt to move into a share of the lead.
Yes, and 3 holes to go. This is getting to be a nail biter.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for 1st. Let's check out the 16th. It's a par 4.
You got to take it down the left-hand side, flirting with that bunker. Anything out to the right-hand side, you have a blind 2nd shot. And from there, this is where it gets fun and interesting. A long, narrow green with water all the way down the right-hand side, a massive bunker on the left. Most players, the smart ones anyways, are going to leave their 2nd shots just on the front edge or just short of the green.
Staring down a very long putt here. All gas, no brakes. Here's the par putt. Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Well, now still a lot of work to be done. Still some work to do here. Henny, how tricky is this one?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Pacing is such an important part of putting. It was off right there. This one is left for double. 7 feet remains. That was close. Way too much on that one. He's got 20 feet left to the cup.
Okay, started on a good line. Now, will it come back?
Well, that one was a bit firm. Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
Well, thankfully, since it's got length, they've given you a chance to run the golf ball on in case you can't fly it that far. If you missed it left and right, you're going to find some bunkers. But for those players just trying to find the front part of the green, run it up there, this is a really cool hole for them.
The par putt. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. Now to 18, the par 4.
Tee shot has to challenge the bunkers down the right and carry him, but not quite reach the bunker on the left-hand side. Find the fairway and just sit back and soak in the view. The second shot on this, going back into the Rocky Mountains, it just doesn't get any more majestic than this. What a finishing hole.
And that one won't find the green. This is the 3rd. That is the perfect position to leave it in. A par to wrap things up on 18. A solid yet unspectacular week for our featured player.
It was okay, but not good enough to get to the top of the leaderboard. More work ahead.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.